Hey guys, this is Eugene Yvette, and I want to welcome you all back to another episode of EY Conversation for Elevation. It's been a minute since I've been on here, and I have my big brother, Elder Xuam Lawson Sr., with us today. Yes, welcome, Minister Elder Xuam Lawson out. Thanks for
In the
coming out,
words of
bro.
rewrite, hey, hey, hey.
Hey! All right, guys. So we're gonna be quick and to the point here. Like to invite some people out. Let's see here. Let's get some people on
Got real
here.
woman, real conversations coming up. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Real women, real conversations. That's right.
So
Give
I
me a
know
minute.
this
I'm
is
gonna try to go ahead. I'm sorry.
an interview, so I've got to interview you so that you can talk about your event. So I'm not hijacking your platform, but I'm hijacking your platform, sis. I'm
Go
hijacking
ahead, bro, and hi.
it. So
Go ahead, bro, and hijack the pat.
yeah, tell us about your event, Real Women, Real Conversations, taking place in Clarksville, Tennessee on Saturday, April 1st from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Talk to us about it.
Okay, so real women, real conversation. A lot of times, we as women, we have things that we go through. And now that I'm getting close to 50, I'm realizing more and more
You told your
that
age.
say what?
You told your age. I'm shocked.
You know what? I'm one of those. I'm a real woman. So real
Okay.
women don't mind telling their real age. Yes, I'm almost 50. I feel good about saying that because a lot of times women just don't want to talk about it. You know, I'm proud to be almost 50. Um, I have grandchildren, I have grown children, so it's a blessing to still look pretty decent. I got my hair, I'm still got my brain going, and I'm excited. So I don't mind saying I'm almost 50. And with that comes your body changing, your mind changing, your thought process changing. And we don't have a tribe like back in the day. There was a tribe in the church, the Titus women, they come and they help you. And we don't really have that in this generation where people are talking about physical things and mental things and emotional things and what happens after you get divorced and what happens before you get married again and what happens when your kids get older, what happens when you so that's what this is all about. We're going to just have a great time. We're going to talk about real things that affect women in real life because life is happening without our permission. So we got to be prepared for it. All right, we got to be ready to evolve in this change. That's what this is all about.
Amen. So you've got three dynamic, prolific speakers: Linda
Yeah,
McDowell, Jackie B, and Tarnisha Douglas.
yeah.
What are their roles?
Okay, so Tanisha Douglas, she is in real life a midwife, and she is a woman of God, but she helps not only you break through in the natural, but in the physical. So she's here to help us. She's here to help us focus on how to make it through life as a woman with certain situations and issues. Now, Linda's her mom. That's kind of weird. I mean, not weird, but it's pretty cool that mother and daughter. Linda has been with me for years. I've been doing conferences 2014, and she jumped on board after my third emotional cleansing conference in 18. And her and her husband has been tremendous with us as far as they'll do couples. They do my marriage conferences. We'll talk about how to have an in sync orgasm, things like that without touching. So I was talking to her this year. I said, this year we're going to start back conferencing. And she said, well, why don't you do a piece on when you go from being a wife to a caregiver? Her husband's now going through early stages of dementia.
Oh,
So
wow.
I was like, God's been really dealing with me about getting women together because I've always had conferences, but I've never dealt with just a group of women. I've done
Mhm.
married conferences, singles conferences, and youth conferences, and then the general conference, but every conference had both male and female connected.
Mhm.
So I said, well, that's really what's been going on with me. So they're going to talk about also healing from mother to daughter, because sometimes you have daughters, you know, sometimes we as women, we may butt heads with our moms. I have four daughters, and three granddaughters. So, and sometimes when you're young, you don't understand the role that your mother's taking. And then you get older and y'all kind of go this way. So what this is all about is helping women heal. I'm all about emotional wellness, all about the healing. And they're going to talk about tips and ways to heal Once you're a grown woman and your mama's grown and y'all had some problems along the way, and now y'all come back together and now y'all working together. So
Amen.
that's what they're gonna do. So they have two parts. And then of course, Miss Linda, I'm a Reiki master. All it is energy healing. If you say in the church, it's like the laying on of hands without laying on of hands. And she was the one who inducted me into the mastery of Reiki, and she's part of my lineage of Reiki mastering. But she's also an end of life doula, and I also work at end of life doula. And what we do is we help people transition. Really for the family more so than for the person that's transitioning, because they're transitioning. But sometimes you have need of so it's all about helping heal. We're doing healing stuff, healing exercises. Gonna be have a good time. And Jackie B, this child is the voice. You hear me?
Oh.
So she came to my wine tasting. I heard her in Atlanta at a fashion show. This sister sung Whitney Houston, and I was like, okay, I love Whitney, but Jackie B, she brought it. So she's gonna, I don't know how she's gonna come. I just told her to let the Lord use her. But her topic, she's gonna talk about finding your Godfidence. Living in your Godfidence. So she's gonna sing, and she's gonna talk about that Godfidence. So helping women to get that confidence. And then I'll be talking about Linda wants me to share with how to overcome after divorce. She said, I don't understand. I have friends that have been divorced for years and they're still depressed. You have divorced and you've just bounced back. Now that's just a gift from God, I guess, because I want to have a powwow session sometimes, but God just keeps giving me the strength. And he dealt with me after my last divorce and just showed me that he has given me what it takes to help people be real with their truth and heal. So I'll be dealing with facing your fear and going forth in your truth, because we have to go. We can't stop breathing. We can't stop breathing. We have to keep going, right? And we're going to just have a good time. It's going to be a party. We're going to have fun. We're going to heal. We're going to cry. We got you coming out, bro. And the reason why I asked you to come is because, and I chose you because I know you. You're my brother. We've been to college together. I know your beautiful wife. I know your family. So a lot of times women may never have the opportunity to have they may not ever have the opportunity to have a man say, hey, I messed up, I'm sorry, I'm sorry I took your pureness or your good heart away, or whatever, whatever the sorry is, because it could be your father left you, it could be your husband cheated, it could be someone abused you physically, mentally, and emotionally, and you're representing the brothers, and it's a hard representation, but you're representing the brothers saying, hey, every man is not an abuser, is not a cheater, is not a liar, and I'm here to cover you, my sisters, in love. I'm here to let you know that I got you covered in prayer. And that's the purpose of your role. And then the apology and the covering. And then you're out of the door. You can't hang out because it's a girl event. But you're gonna come and we're gonna set it off. I told you I didn't know how it was gonna go, but we're gonna start you off in the beginning. So you could you can set the tone, because I do believe in the man being the head of the woman. And you're not our particular head, but you are an elder. So you can cover us in prayer on behalf of God. You know what I'm saying? And that's the purpose of you. And then I have the masseuse. So some of us women are still single. So, instead of having a woman massage you, and it's just a chair massage, it ain't nothing crazy. I'm paying for every woman. Well, I'm having him come, and on behalf of EY Presents, every woman will be able to get a chair massage for at least 10 minutes, because I do take time for 10 to reset, regroup, redefine, refocus. All right. So a 10-minute massage with the Josh effect. But Josh, his background is he is a womb healer. So his background is healing women, and he does like these conferences, but it ain't a men's conference, it's a women's conference. He ain't speaking unless he's speaking to you while he's massaging you. What thus said the Lord. Other than that, he gonna massage you, get the tension out your back, out your head, and get on about his business. And then I have the Mary Kay's, my girls, Mary Kay, they're gonna come, and I want everyone, the way the vision came was I want everyone to know about self-love, because that's important. With emotional wellness, it's important that we have self-love, right? Self-love, very imperative. I mean, if we don't take care of ourselves, then it hinders us from having what we need to help others. So the purpose of the Mary Kay, they're going to come and demonstrate the hand massages, and with the thing called satin hands that they have, and I'll be giving out free satin hands. I'll be giving out door prizes, and I may give everybody satin hands. It might be like Oprah Winfrey. You get a car, and you get a car, and you get a car. Or maybe you just don't know.
Yeah.
Just come through. And so the satin hands, and then I have a young lady that goes to my church, Born Again. She's a pedicurist. She's gonna come and do the feet. And if y'all want other services, then you can pay for additional services. Like the masseuse will bring his equipment to be able to massage you with the with the table. He got all the stuff with him. And then the young lady, she can do real pedicures, but y'all got to pay them separately because the EY experience just pays for the basic. Okay, you get the basic experience. And then with the hand, same thing. So I want you to tip these people that are serving you, because they're giving you a service on behalf of the conference, but please provide that tip. All right. So that's what I'm doing at this EY conversation. And then everyone gets a trophy. Yeah, they get the flame. They get to light it up. Hey, there we go. And that's a flame. Because these girls are on fire, like Alicia Keys says. We on fire.
That girl's on fire.
We on fire. Yes, light it up. That flame. And then so to bring up the inner child, me, I was raised in Panama, Central America. So I thought I was Latin for a long time. I thought I was Spanish. I didn't know I was American, man. Then we had to ruin my dream. I had to realize I was an American country girl from Nashville. But I thought I was tropical and exotic, but I wasn't. I was just American. So I have my pinata. We're gonna shake it up with the pinata. This comes down and all that. We got the pinata, and in the pinata would be things like makeup and things like that for the women, right? So they're gonna hit it, and we're gonna have a great time with that. Sparkle more, because that's what's all about. Learning how to shine in spite of everything that you go through, because everything we do is like a cycle. It's a cycle of life, right? Yes. And you won't be down forever. If you're down right now, you won't be down forever. So we're going to just enjoy. And we're going to pivot, learn how to pivot through the times, good and bad. And that's what I'm here for. So any other questions?
Yeah, I'm excited just watching all that. Like, wow. So how can the viewers watching this right now, the ladies, how can they, get a ticket? How does that work? What should they do?
So the best way is to go to my website, because we're revamping the website. Don't judge me. Don't talk about me. Not people be trying to talk about you. On the website, it's very revamped. So it's been that's not my zone, webbing and all that. That's not my zone. But I'm working on getting someone to do it in a multi-trillionaire fashion, because that's what I am. So you have to make your stuff represent who you are. So we're working on that right now. But in the meantime, it is functioning enough to go on there at EugeniaEvent.com on the bottom of the screen. Events, hit the registration, get your tickets. People have been doing it. It works. And people that don't know how to do that, you can also Cash App and email me that once you Cash App, what to show me. But if I don't know you, right? So email me at EugeniaEvent@gmail.com or inbox me on social media, Eugenia Event. Say, hey, I got my ticket, and just send me a screenshot. That way I can, because I'm doing registration. I'm also giving out door prizes for the people that bring 4 people. So if you're one person and you bring 4 people, that's 5 people.
Wow.
Whoever brings 5 people, I'm giving out. One lady already won a bottle of my rosé. So, we giving out gifts, and we giving out good gifts. We don't play with y'all out here. You can't say you're a multi-trillionaire if you walk in lack. Okay.
Wow. And see, we were running out of time, but see, you've got other products and services that you offer. The wine was just one. And so what you said Moet?
Rosé.
Lady? Oh, okay.
Rosé. Yeah. I don't have the bottle upstairs with me. I don't want to run downstairs and waste more time. Oh, but I'm launching on that day. Also, I'm launching my chocolate indulgence rum. It's a chocolate caramel rum. And then I'm launching my passionate lover non-alcohol Moscato for those who don't drink. I'm not a drinker, but I do have an alcohol line. But, that's another whole story. We'll talk about that later, how that became about. But the rum is for those who do drink. and I'm giving out samples of that. So you'll be able to sample it and you'll be able to buy it. It's a limited edition because I have like over 30 products, right? So it's a limited edition. So every Real Women Conversation, every year will be this will come out. Like, at Christmas time, they give you that peppermint milkshake, and at and Thanksgiving, they give you that pumpkin milkshake. That's how this would be. It'll be every April, we'll be doing that chocolate covered rum will be out, and that passion lover. And passion lover, I just want people to, I want women to know that we can be passionate without a spouse. And I'm not talking about with different people, with yourself. Embrace yourself, love yourself, girl. And that's what's all about, loving yourself, because sometimes we forget to love us. We spend so much time loving our spouses, our children, our parents, but we don't love us. And we can't love anyone effectively until we love us first. And I do that really well now. I didn't always do it good, but I do it well now. I take myself out. I mean, I've always took myself out, right? I've always bought myself stuff. But then when I got in a relationship, I got real stupid. And I just started acting like the man was God. And it's like, that's not good. He said you should have no other God besides him, right? He's a just God. And that's what happened. But it's okay now. I'm in a better spot. I'm enjoying me. And I'm loving it, and I'm going to help us all get to love it. We're going to have a good conversation.
Amen. How much
only are the 4 hours? 4 hours.
How much are the tickets?
Tickets only $25. I'm giving you $1,000 services.
That's a lot. You're right.
$5. And then we have shopping. We'll be shopping. I have amazing vendors. Okay, Sugar Creations. I'm not gonna do this right. She has a body butter. She won in Cool Springs, the Black entrepreneur. She won a free kiosk in Cool Springs. Okay, and her thing is called Sugar Creations. Okay, and then we have Sparkle for You jewelry. She works. I'm in different pageants and stuff, and I do different events. She keeps me right with the jewelry. She gets my jewelry right. I'm always jewelrying up with her. We have Trina King. She is the all natural body. She don't just do body butter though. She does the detox.
Is that the Royal Whip D butter body?
Yes. She does she makes oh goodness, CMOS. The pills, if you're trying to lose weight, she makes all natural products to help you lose weight, burn fat. I used to drink the vinegar stuff. She makes those. She makes her own all natural things. Then you have My Evolution, Dr. Chanel. She's Lawson. She ain't your cousin or sister, nothing, but still, Dr. Lawson. She's coming through to donate some books from her own books she wrote. She's donating books. We have T. Lynn Dunn, my girl from Born Again, my sister, another church member. She makes this. She has the tea business, and she always taps out with the conferences. Every conference she's been coming to, just like Miss Linda, they my faithfuls, and they always T. I think she made more money than I do. When she had these conferences, she come out here, she be balling because people love the tea, and she gonna combine. And then now my special guest, along with Josh, coming from Atlanta, is the Diamond and Back Productions. Diamond. This young lady, she did my wine tasting. And we also have a reality show coming out called Grown Folks Business. And it's based in Atlanta. But anyway, so I met her there and I asked her to come. So she did my wine tasting. She did such a great job. Now I have lots of photographers here. Nashville's full of art and talents. But I've never had a person do what she did for me at the wine tasting. So I said, I'll pay you to come back. She said, Miss Eugene, I'll do anything for you. I loved your event last time. So I'm so honored to have this young lady, a Black entrepreneur, doing her thing, have her own production company. She's going to do my video and my pictures. So I want everyone to come and get an interview of how this is going for you. But it's also part of my talk show, my reality show too. So she's going to be here doing her thing. And then Auntie, Miss Omega, Auntie Omega. She is over the pageant, Women Business Leadership and Women Business Leadership and Empowerment Pageant, right? Entrepreneur pageant. I won last year, entrepreneur. I won People's Choice of Queen, so I got crowned in and all that.
Right, because you're always winning something.
Yeah, But so so I'm re-entering into the pageant. I didn't want to because I'm not a pageant girl. I'm not really one of those diamond in the. I'm not that girl. I'm that home girl. Let's go hiking and stuff like that. Have fun. Trying to do no pageant makeup stuff. But we're gonna be in the pageant again. This is my last year. I told her it's my last year competing. I kind of got tricked into doing it. They said I said I would do it, but I don't remember saying it. But anyway, it's coming in July. I'll be in Orlando competing again, running the ripping stage, and I'll be representing my alcohol this time. Last year I represented emotional wellness. This year they said you could have won everything if you would did your alcohol. I'm like, okay, alcohol it is. So she's also a vendor. She has her books. She has all kind of goodies. She's a vendor. So we have a lot. And then give a shout out to my girl, Keisha Edwards. That's her venue here in Clarksville. I live in Clarksville, and I told her I'll be giving her more business here. So she has space, and she has suites for people. They want to get suites, but it's going to be on Fort Campbell Boulevard. We're going to take over Clarksville, okay? It's going to be called EYville, Tennessee, in Jesus' name, all right? With my transportation and everything else, we're going to be up in here like that.
Amen. Well, listen, I am honored that you gave me the opportunity to pray. I will be going to the throne room of God first and foremost from now up until the event to ask God to give me that which He would have me to say. And then I'm going to get out of you all's way. Before we get out of here, thank you for this platform. Thank you for this opportunity to just talk to everybody who's watching. Tell them once again where they can pick up tickets and where the event is at so they can come out and support you.
Okay, so the event is at DEH Parties and Suites, 1943 Fort Campbell Boulevard. That's 1943 Fort Campbell Boulevard, Clarksville, Tennessee, 37042. Okay, you can get your tickets at the bottom of the screen, EugeniaEvent.com/events. And then go there and say register, and it'll show you the Real Women, Real Conversation, and it's $25 only. And then, or if you want to Cash App, you can Cash App at Eugenia Vet, $ Eugenia Vet, and inbox me if you go Cash App or any other kind of way so that we can have it. I don't want to take any money at the door. That day is going to be a fast flowing day. So we want you to pay before you come. Now, if you want to come and you don't pay until you get there, I will take your money at the door. Okay. I don't want to because I have to pay somebody to be at the door to take the money. And I'm just really not trying to do that. Just come through. You're not going to want to miss it. And please, if you invite 4 people, you ain't got to pay for them to come. But if you just invite 4 people, or if you want to sponsor 4 people or whatever, come through. You won't regret it. It's going to be a life-changing experience because my motto is this. If we're going to have a conference, I'm going to take your time or your money. You better receive something amazing. Because if not, I'm wasting your time and your money. I'm wasting my time. I'd rather be on the beach reading a book somewhere. You know, I don't want to be hanging out like that. So anyway, I thank you, my brother, for saying yes to this opportunity. I just want the people that trust me to be in the hands of someone that I trust. Amen. And I trust you. Like you said, you're going to the throne room. I do the same thing with this conference. I go before God and I say, hey, sit me down. It ain't a church conference, but it's still, you're dealing with people. You deal with their emotions. You deal with their souls. You deal with their hearts and their money. And people get crazy about their money now.
Yes,
so you want to make sure that you represent well. So that's what I'm all about. We excited about you coming through. I thank you for saying yes. It means so much to me that you said yes.
Amen.
And you're going to travel up for 15 minutes to go back. So
what? So my work here is in terms of this interview. So I'm going to relinquish the microphone to you so you can close us out.
Okay, guys.
I told you I hijacked the interview, so now I'm giving it back to you.
Well, thank you for giving it back to me. All right, so it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be amazing, and we're gonna just close it on out. I'm gonna read, if that's okay. You have a minute for me to read?
Take your time.
Okay. All right. Okay. So I have an emotional cleansing affirmation that I would like to read, and I should already had it up. But anyway, so tell us something good. What do you have going on while we're waiting for me? What do you have going on?
Well, WFSK Jazzy 88.1 FM. We're celebrating 50 years of service to Nashville, and we have a tremendous concert taking place here on the campus of Fisk University on June 24th. That's a Saturday, so it's free to the public. We're also looking for vendors for our activity, and you can reach us at wfskfm.org if you want to be a vendor, or you can call our offices at 615-329-8654. So I don't want to confuse people with this or that number, that website. But that's what we have going on. So celebrating 50 years. It's going to be a tremendous concert. We're getting the lineup together right now, and so it's just going to be great. So come on out, you all. Saturday, June 24th.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna sign me up for vendor spot. I'm gonna be a vendor if I'm in the country, but I gotta look at my schedule. Because I'm supposed to be in Dubai doing a conference, but we'll see what the schedule looks like. I'm gonna just play for you all the EY affirmation and prayer, and that's another reason. Let me say this: why I asked you to pray, because at my youth conference, the Spirit gave me a apology letter from parent to child, and it was amazing. I was like, okay, God. It really freed a lot of people. And so every time I do a event, I'm like, okay, what's the purpose, God? What's the bottom line? So it was a man's apology to women. And I'm thinking, well, don't do a writing, do a person. I'm like, okay, person, excellent, there you go. So that's how he came to the picture. But here is, okay, we're going to close out with the emotional cleansing prayer and affirmation. I'm going to play it loud. Tell me if you can hear it. Can you hear it?
Not yet.
Cleansing prayer.
Can you hear it?
By event. I lay every weight and every non-productive thought at the feet of Jesus. I cleanse myself of all selfishness, resentment, judgment of others, unforgiveness, self-sabotaging behavior, misinterpretation of my life's experiences, and holding on to the past. I take time for 10 to reset, regroup, reflect, and restart in order to be productive as I move on to my next phase of my journey. I give myself permission to release the past. I give all thanks and praise to God, the Creator, Maintainer, and Provider. I soak in self-acceptance, gratitude, appreciation, and thanksgiving. I respect my journey and all that it has taught me this far and all that it will continue to teach me. I am open to learn from every experience and challenge I may encounter, knowing that it is all working for my good. I accept my greatness. I embrace my calling. I accept my gift that God has given me of life and life more abundantly. I walk in the abundance, spiritually, in my health, through my mental freedom, in my finances, and in loving relationships. I am cleansed from the inside out, therefore I am free. Emotional Cleansing Prayer by Eugene Yvette.
All right, so I don't like to have anything without, of course, giving God the praise. It's not a church service, but it's just acknowledging the fact that I wouldn't be where I am today without him. And so that's what the prayer is all about. And then here's the affirmation, and we're done.
I am fearfully and wonderfully made in God's divine image. I am an original, and I am the only one that can do what I have been created to do. I am an amazing person worthy of love, true happiness, and prosperity. I am grateful, and I have favor with God and men. Everything I touch is blessed by God to grow and to flourish. I am a positive ball of energy, and I am on fire with the joy of the Lord. I am a life changer. I am obedient to God's will for my life. Now you, make your own affirmations.
All right, that's it, guys. EY's conversation for elevation. Elder Exum Lawson graces of his presence. He gonna grace us for 15 minutes and I say 15 minutes, but of course we're gonna let God lead you, because it may take 10, it may take 5, it may take 20. We don't know what's gonna happen. We want God to lead us, but you'll be in and out because it's for women only. But Amen. We're gonna have you set the tone. All right.
Amen.
So
Amen.
thank you again.
Thank you.
All right, guys, we're signing out. Join us in Clarksville on April the 1st. Set your month off right. April the 1st, first Saturday. It's only 4 hours from 10 to 2. You can't beat that. You have the rest of the day, do whatever you want to do. And you can shop too, because there's some great things to purchase. Yes, yes. All right, I'm Eugene Yvette, and we're signing out.